Hey guys, what's up? Rick here from Tactics Gaming, bringing you the second episode of Season 2 of my Arsenal career mode. And right now I'm going through the Champions League groups just so you can see which teams we will be facing. And we will be facing Atletico Madrid, Olympic Lyon, and Spartak Moscow, I believe. And yeah, you can see the group there again. And we hop into a simulated match in the Premier League here, home to Sunderland. Welbeck starting it off for our second team, obviously. Welbeck getting a second goal along with Ramsey getting the third. And we do win this 3-0. We hop into another training, I believe, here, and our youngster Villalba and Ariz Abalaka go up a rating. And then we hop into our first Champions League game here, up against Lyon. This is their lineup for today. Bouvet and Fekir playing up front. For some reason they don't have Lacazette. I think he might have been sold in this career mode save, but I'm not too sure. Griezmann now picking up the ball in the 20th minute, and it's a 3-on-4 here. Griezmann trying to get past the defender, and the defender makes a great time sliding tackle there. And the next chance falls to us in the 32nd minute. Alexis Sanchez playing out Jordi Alba at the edge of the box, who has a smack here. It comes back out towards Jordi Alba, who finesses it, and somehow the keeper can make a double save there, stopping the goal yet again. Kevin De Bruyne now getting past his man in the midfield. He then has the four attackers up front, plays a chip through over to Griezmann, and somehow Griezmann does not finish off that chance in the 42nd minute. Now, after halftime, in the 48th minute, Alexis Sanchez is dribbling through here, and somehow he doesn't score from point blank range. Marco Reus then steps up for the free kick, and the goalkeeper making a great save to stop that ball. Neymar now being played through in the 80th minute? Yeah, sorry. Neymar then trying to dribble through, and somehow that's not a penalty. We lay it back towards Griezmann, who just can't finish it. We're just getting so unlucky, but it was offside anyway. Jordi Alba now playing over Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who was substituted into the match. It gets around his first man, gets around the second, and somehow does not put that chance away yet again. Lopez actually having a great game, keeping the score at 0-0, and that's how it will finish. Now we hop into a simulated match here up against Hull City away from home in the Premier League. And I believe we win this one 2-0. Yes, we do. Griezmann and someone else picking up the goal. Sorry, I couldn't see that. In the Capital One Cup, I really don't care about this trophy, so we are simulating with our second team away from home. And we go into extra time here and do in fact win it 2-1 against Peterborough. And then in the Barclays Premier League, we are home to West Ham, who actually have been doing really well this season in real life. Obviously, the season now over officially. And yeah, it was just a great season overall. Obviously, Leicester City winning it. And we do hop into the second Champions League game here up against Spartak Moscow. And Quincy Promes, the outstanding name there, their star player, to be honest. Griezmann playing the first time ball over to Neymar here in the 14th minute. Neymar getting past his man, getting past the second man who trips over the first one, plays it out towards Kevin De Bruyne, and somehow he doesn't finish that off. Our finishing today has just not been up to standard. Petr Cech now dribbling out. I actually do this a lot, but I never really show the gameplay for this. I just wanted to show you guys this little bit of gameplay. Petr Cech playing it over at the halfway line. Sanchez scoops it around his man, plays it out to Kevin De Bruyne, who plays it out to Jordi Alba, who's dribbling around his man here, and finds Marco Reus at the at the back post, should I say, in the 24th minute. Marco Reus, obviously returning to Arsenal in this transfer window, scores our first goal of the Champions League campaign so far this year, and Jordi Alba just does so well to get past his man and then play a great ball over. I thought it was going to hit Antoine Griezmann and not go in for a goal. Now, Mesut Ozil then plays over David Alaba, who plays over Neymar yet again. I don't think that was the ball I wanted to find. Neymar trying to get past his defender, and he does, and he plays it yet again over to Jordi Alba, who gets his first goal for Arsenal, 2-0 against Spartak Moscow in the Champions League in the 30th minute, and really well worked here by Neymar, but it's just an easy tap in for Jordi Alba coming off the post, and then we do in fact get another chance here. Neymar getting the ball off of a header from the other team. Kevin De Bruyne having a smack here, and or the keeper makes a great save there to keep it out yet again. Jordi Alba now playing it in from the free kick near the halfway line in the 41st minute. Jordi Alba now on the ball yet again, tries to get past his man, does so, passes it over to Alexis Sanchez, who scoops out, plays it over to Kevin De Bruyne, and Kevin De Bruyne has a smack it goal, and what a goal that was, outside of the box, 42nd minute, 3-0, Spartak have no chance of coming back in this game, or at least I hope so anyway. Alexis Sanchez just opening up a lot of space there for Kevin De Bruyne, who has a shot at goal, and it goes top right corner, or top left corner, and you couldn't do any better than that. Marco Reus then being played in, and then having a shot at goal, and it goes right towards the keeper. A very powerful shot, but not a well-placed one. Now Alexis Sanchez does find the ball on the outside of the box, turns around his man there, and sweats it over to Antoine Griezmann, making it 4-0 in the 84th minute, and Antoine Griezmann finally finding the goal that he's been searching for all episode. Alexis Sanchez plays over Antoine Griezmann yet again, who has another shot at the keeper, and that's how the game actually does end, 4-0 against Spartak Moscow. And then we hop into another game here up against Manchester City. I believe this is in the Premier League, and we are away from home, and obviously at the Etihad, and we kick off here, and the first chance of today's game does fall to Manchester City as Fernandinho plays it over to Wilfried Bony, and Bony playing it in Raheem Sterling, who plays a great 1-2, and somehow Raheem Sterling can find the finish to go over Czech. Now, it was a great finish, none taken from Raheem Sterling, but I don't know, I don't think that's very realistic. Now, Kevin De Bruyne scooping it past his man, and score! He puts it wide. I thought he scored, and I was the one that recorded this gameplay. Obviously, he would have scored it against the team that he does play for in real life. Obviously, he never played for them in this save, and I'm really sorry about that, but there's nothing we can really do about that. Antoine Griezmann then turning back around the man and has a shot at goal, and it comes off the post, and it somehow doesn't deflect in. I thought that was a for sure goal right there. 90th minute. The corner does come in, Petr Cech deals with it, and that's how the game does end. That's our first loss of this season, up against Manchester City, 1-0, away from home at least. Now we hop into a simulated match here up against Stoke City, and I believe we do win this one 3-0 at home in the Premier League. Yes, we do. And then for the third game of the Champions League, we are up against Atletico Madrid, and this is our lineup for today, the lineup that we've been playing for a bit, and we actually do swap the formation around as we weren't creating a lot of chances this episode, or we were in some games at least, and I just thought it wasn't effective up against Manchester City. So we're swapping to the 4-3-2-1, but instead of the center mid, we're having a center forward. And in the third minute here, Antoine Griezmann, against his old club, obviously has a smack at goal, and that's a great goal from Antoine Griezmann. Obviously not celebrating because we did in fact buy Antoine Griezmann from Atletico Madrid, and what a finish it was, and what a way to come back at your old team. Obviously, I don't think they wanted Antoine Griezmann to go, but we offered them a lot of money, and Giroud. And speaking of Giroud, he is playing in this game along with Jackson Martinez up front, who is in the Chinese league, and there is Giroud, and he does his classic celebration against the Arsenal fans at our home ground in the Emirates, and it's a great finish by Giroud, and I'm sad to see him leave, but he just wasn't good enough for our team at least, or what I wanted Arsenal to be like. And now a great ball played over to Marco Reus here, and Marco Reus does in fact finish it off, 2-1, 28th minute. That was the next chance. This game is full of chances, and I knew this formation would bring us success. In the 28th minute, and you could see all of those players in that screen did not play for Arsenal at the start of this save, and just a lovely ball played over by Mesut Ozil, and that's what he does best, assisting or making great assists for great strikers. Now David Alaba going down on the right wing and actually cuts inside and has a shot at goal, comes off of Marco Reus, but it does go into the net, and it counts as David Alba's goal here. from the right back position. You think he's playing right wing, or how far he's playing up, and see, it does come off of Marco Reus, I believe, or that might have came off the keeper. Yeah, it only came off the keeper. Now Antoine Griezmann does try and find a ball over to Marco Reus here. Marco Reus does have to adjust his run, but he does cut inside yet again and does a ball roll around his man, and it comes off of Miranda, who actually got back from loan from Inter in this save, and Marco Reus does finish it off 4-1, 40th minute, and it's just such a big scoreline in only 40 minutes, and kind of reminds me of our game against West Ham in the first season, where we did win 8-1, I believe. Now Marco Reus stepping up for the free kick here, has a shot at goal, and it's a well-placed shot, but Oblak comfortable with it. Now Alexis Sanchez does play over Danny Welbeck here, and I believe Danny Welbeck holds up and plays it over to Neymar, and he makes it 5-1 in the 87th minute. What a result, and what a way to prove to me that this formation was the formation. Prove to me that this formation was the way to go. Danny Welbeck opening up space here for Neymar, who finesses it with the outside of his right, and just a great finish there. That's how the game does end 5-1 in the 90th minute. And we do, in fact, hop into a simulated match here up against Southampton away in the Premier League. Now, I'm simulating a lot of matches just because I want to get through this season really fast, because I have Ultimate Team videos lined up. And we do, in fact, draw this game 1-1, and then we hop into a simulated game in the Capital One Cup here up against West Brom with our second team, and I believe we win this one 4-5-1. And I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like and comment down below asking or saying what you want from the channel, and be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.